What's up, YouTube? Dialed Sportsman here. Today we're talking about Springfield 1911s. Specifically, I'm going to cover this model I have in front of me right here. And then following that, I'm going to be talking a little bit more about some of the Springfield lineup they have going right now. I've noticed that they've had a new TRP line come out right now, and it appears to be pretty similar to this one, which is why I'm bringing you guys this video. So let's jump into it. So guys, this one right here, I have a Springfield 1911. This is the Vickers tactical model. This is actually a discontinued model. They ran this for a little bit a couple years back, and to my knowledge, they only made a few hundred models of this one right here. It is a collaboration with Larry Vickers himself. So Larry Vickers is a retired U.S. Army first SFOD Delta combat veteran. So I'm sure a lot of you guys who are deep into the firearms industry has heard about him before. Well known in the community for his service. He does training as well and some collabs with some different brands. Okay, so I was lucky enough to get my hands on one of these, and I'm gonna do kind of a deep dive talk about this. As far as this goes, it kind of relates to some of the higher level qualities that Springfield is capable of, as well as some of their lineups they have now. And yeah, happy to get my hands on one of these. Like I mentioned, there are only a few hundred of these produced. I actually have the model number 38. So super low SN number, which I think is awesome. This is chambered in 45 ACP. It has a forged steel slide and frame featuring a 5-inch barrel on this model. Black Cerakote finish, and this has a woven pattern for the slide serrations right here. So very unique. I'm not sure how exactly they did this. It's definitely very different, which I think is very cool looking, and the texture is also really nice too. They also did it on this front area of the grip as well, and the back a little bit. So it's a very, it's easy to grip this thing for sure, especially with that kind of unique pattern. This model came with two 8-round Vickers tactical mags, which is a collaboration with Wilson Combat, so they do extend a little bit further. Super happy with them. They do have the Vickers tactical branding. Hope you guys can kind of see that. But they work great. Obviously, Wilson Combat is known for their 1911 quality. I snagged up an extra one too, which this one is a 10-rounder. Pop that bad boy in for you guys. So it extends a little bit further and works really well. Super happy with it to this point. Moving on, this has some pretty aggressive grip texturing. I hope you guys can see that okay. And it kind of fits overall with the theme of this woven pattern. It's almost like they drilled these out perfectly to match that. So I do like how well that they blended everything in together with all of that. And this one features some custom sights as well. Front sight, rear sight, and the front sight is a tritium red dot, and there is a U-notch rear blacked out. So I really do like the sights. It makes it acquisition on what you're trying to engage very easy. So really like that overall. But yeah, guys, overall this shoots really great. I'm impressed with the quality, and the reason why I bring this up is because I've been impressed with this and a lot of what Springfield has been doing overall with not only 1911s, but they're reaching. They're trying to come out with stuff like bullpups and 2011. Well, they call it a 2010 double stack. But it's a 2011. And other things, the Hellcat's really popular too. So, you know, kudos to Springfield. They're out there trying, guys. So yeah, definitely don't overlook them. And yeah, I've shot in thousands of rounds through this thing. I've had really good fortune with it. It's been a very high quality. The finish still looks great. I am very, very impressed with it overall. And you know, when I was looking at this, I was considering the Ronin, the 1911 Operator as well. The 1911 Operator actually appears to be very similar to this one, except it has the rail down here and some other minor things. I think this pistol has a lot of qualities of the new TRP lineup that maybe they learned from making and developing stuff like this, but they are very, very high end, high level, it seems like. So, you know, if they're going to try and produce a high quality 1911 lineup, let's talk about a little more what they're trying to get out there. So yeah, guys, starting off, the Ronin is a very classic looking firearm. I've personally held a lot of different models of the Ronin. I haven't shot in one, but it's been around for a little bit. It's a classic look. I am impressed with the quality for the price overall. It's definitely more entry level, but very, very cool. A wild card here is the Emissary. They have two different colors. You can get two-tone or just out, an all blacked out model. Another newer one is their 1911 DS, which stands for double stack, or basically, you know, a 2011. It's much more affordable than some other brands have out there, and I do have to applaud them for taking a stab at trying to get into that market. And then yeah, guys, so new for 2024 is some of these TRP offerings. It looks like they have models in black, models in coyote, some with rails, some without the rails, some with the 5-inch barrel, some with the 4-inch barrel. So I'm pretty impressed. It's kind of a high price point, but if we're comparing it to something like the 1911 I just showed you guys, I can see why they're trying to get into the premium market. And this model that I have, I would consider premium. It's high quality. The tolerances are seem pretty well. The finish, some of the unique aspects that feel pretty custom about it. So while I don't have a TRP here to compare to it directly right now, I can speak for the model that I do have, and I would say that it's in that premium area. But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. Let me know if you have a Springfield 1911 and what your experience is with it yourself. I'd love to know. For me, it's been good so far, and I do have to applaud them for trying to get in the market. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I hope this video helps someone out who's thinking about some of these Springfield lineups. Again, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I'm just a fan and have had a good experience overall, so I want to let you guys know about that as well. But yeah, guys, if you like videos like this, feel free to jump on board and subscribe or shoot this video a like. It really helps grow the channel and support the 2A community. So thank you guys again, and I'll see you next time.